Gardens Junkies, let's go!
What's up, all you junkies? Hello, it's Paul. Unfortunately, I only have one mic. Can you guys hear me? Let me see. Let me see if the volume's good.
What's up, all you junkies?
Oh, yeah, the volume sounds good. Unfortunately, I didn't have the batteries charged for the other mic. So, Maggie would love to join us, but she's probably taking a nap after the nice dinner that we made. Made biscuits and gravy, and we made homemade sausage gravy. So, gotta fix the seat. There we go. There we go. Yep, right there. Busch Gardens is my happy place. And, well, yeah, you see more Star Wars stuff than Busch Gardens stuff behind me. But I do have some Busch Gardens stuff, trust me. I gotta move this camera so I'm looking like I'm looking right at you guys. There we go. How's that? A little bit better? There, maybe. Okay. Hey, it's been a while since we went live, except for when we went live in the park. But this time we're going live from the home office. Yeah, about an hour away from Tampa. What I wanted to do is I wanted to come online and tell you about the exciting news that is going on at Busch Gardens. And it's really exciting news. Just yesterday, they filed a permit, and right there is a permit from the city of Tampa. We have a permit for the alteration and redevelopment of an existing amusement attraction area involving removal of an existing water ride and construction of a new water attraction and related guest amenities. Improvements include ride infrastructure, themed structures, building modifications, utility upgrades, hardscape landscape enhancements, and associate site work. And we scroll down, we see the square footage of 91,400 square feet. Yeah. And this says $16.5 million. Yeah. Can we get a what? $16.5 million? Where did they come up with this money? I don't know what to tell you guys, but right there, you see, oh, gotta point to the right direction. Right there, you see it. That will take up quite a bit of land, and there has been some people on the social media saying it's going to be, taking up just the log flume area and not the scorpion plot, which is probably correct, because I think they're going to use the scorpion plot for something else, maybe some flat rides or something else in that area. But from what I can see from the so-called plans, now, according to this website, if you actually go to attachments, that's where you would find plans, but there is no plans. There's just this threshold inspector preliminary document, which is this. To whom it may concern, in reference to Project Driftwood. So we already got the name. It's called Project Driftwood. Busch Gardens Tampa Bay is currently in the process of procuring both the threshold inspector and general contractor for this project. These services are currently out for pricing, which means I guess they're getting bids, and final selections will be made prior to the conclusion of the review timeline. Upon completion of the procurement process, all relevant information will be updated and resubmitted through the city's permitting portal. So before, I think it was on Reddit, somebody posted some images of plans where I don't know where they got these plans from, and ever since these were posted, they have been actually removed from Reddit. Also, the guy who originally posted this deleted his account. Very weird, fishy things going on there. So, is this actually true? Is it not? People have been saying it's going to be a launch water coaster by Mock Rides, because they saw in the plans references to Mock. I don't know. That just seems a little bit weird to me. And this is how it's going to go. Me personally, I predicted basically when they took down the log flume that it was going to be a mock rocking boat ride. And I am still standing by that prediction. Mainly because that's what I would like to see. Something that's, enjoyable to ride. So, now that I got that information out of the way, let's go ahead and see what we got in the chat. Yep. Hello. Yes, I have seen the permits. Yep. Right there. Gonna go right back here to the permit. Go back to record details, and I'll keep that on the screen so you can see the permit. By the way, it's permit BLD 26-0525043 if you are looking at the City of Tampa permit website. But yep, there's the record details, all of the goodies, all the information. And, well, it's going great, actually. Where are the junkies at? Well, right here. We're actually, I'm currently home. So, yeah. Just finished playing ice hockey. Cool. Is that a game? Nintendo game or something? Xbox? Yep, permits. It gonna be a mock ride water coaster or Intamin launch log flume. With the recent events that has happened with Cheetah Hunt, I don't think Intamin wants to work with Busch Gardens anymore. I'm just saying. There were rumors back when Cheetah Hunt was down for quite some time that Intamin was a little bit upset about how the maintenance of their ride was going. And I'm not 100% sure if this is true, but I heard through the grapevine, rumored, that Intamin does not like working with Busch Gardens. Take that with a grain of salt. I don't think Busch Gardens wants to work with Intamin anyway, because of the fact that two Intamin rides have constant problems. Falcon's Fury and Cheetah Hunt. So, a mock ride water coaster, it could be that. People were saying by looking at the plans there, let me go back to this one here, that with all these footers here, that it's going to be like a water coaster. It seems a little small. They could have probably used a little bit more space. And over here, that means that little deck that they have where the log flume used to splash down at, that deck's going to get removed. I hope not, because that's a nice little area. They should have that deck stay there so that way when people come down and splash down, people on the deck could get wet. That's just what I'm hoping. Let's see what else we got. Permits. Yeah, it is absolutely mind-boggling. I learned from Grace Adventures. Yep, she got out there. I mean, I knew it was happening yesterday, but unfortunately, my son didn't have to work yesterday, and he hogged the computer that I usually broadcast live from. So with him hogging the computer, I couldn't go live last night when I wanted to. So we'll leave it at that. He's at work now. Yes, he works at Busch Gardens as a ride tech mechanic, and he fixes the problems of the rides that go down during the evening hours, since he's on second shift. So he'll go to the ride and reset the panel, or if it's something more serious, he'll investigate, see what the problem is, replace a seatbelt or whatever the issue may be. So yeah, that's pretty much what he does there, and other things that I can't say. What is their plans for this year or next developments for the park? As far as I know, this is it. They are doing the Lion and Hyena Ridge, and I give you weekly updates on that. The Lion and Hyena Ridge should be opening up in spring. My prediction is at the very end of spring, beginning of summer, looking at the extensive work that is done and the extensive amount of work that needs to still be done. Plus, we still have to get the Lion Pride from, I think it's the Oklahoma Zoo. I believe they're being sent over from, the Oklahoma Zoo. We have the Busch Gardens is a AZA accredited zoo, which means, and they are also part of the SPP, the Species Protection Program, where they trade animals between other zoos to help keep the survival of the animal high, if that makes sense. So we're building this brand new habitat for the lions and hyenas. We have 2 hyenas already on premise, and we're getting a pride of 5 boys, all brothers. And if you look up social media, you can find their names. Busch basically got leaked. No, I wouldn't say it's a leak. This is a publicly accessible website, and basically, if you do a search for SeaWorld, you can see all of the permits that they have, and the last permit was back April 23rd, and now we got this one here, May 12th. So, like I said, it was just permitted yesterday. They just posted the permit yesterday. So it's not a leak per se, because this is public information. Anybody can go to the City of Tampa permitting website and look up all the permits for all the companies in Tampa. That is a good question. Iron Gwazi roller coaster database. I wonder if they would have information on how much it cost. Nope. Nope, sorry, I don't know. Actually, Iron Gwazi, how much did... Hey, why not? Let's do a Google search. $9 million. Okay, there you have it. Approximately $9 million for Iron Gwazi. So yeah, this project is considerably more costly than Iron Gwazi was. Oh, ice hockey is a sport. Well, I kind of knew ice hockey is a sport, but I don't know if you were playing it on a console or actually on skates playing on ice or in an arena or something like that. Yeah, Intamin always has a problem with amusement park. They don't really like the Cedar Point either. Plus the fact that everything has to come overseas and Intamin does not keep anything in stock. For instance, Falcon's Fury. We ordered, I'm pretty sure when they took the harnesses off that they actually ordered new harnesses. And how long has that been? I'm going to say, what, at least 6 months now, possibly? I don't know. I don't remember when the last time Falcon Fury ran. I do remember riding it that last week before it was shut down. But yeah, that's yeah. So we're still waiting, and rumor has it it's probably not going to be until the end of summer before we get harnesses back from Intamin to go ahead and get Falcon's Fury up and running. Well, thank you, Jay Kaufman. Seems spring has ended. I think it did. Yeah, with the heat. Yeah. Just joining. How long do I think Kumba will stay around? I'm gonna say, yeah, probably another 3 to 4 years, possibly. At least 2, but I think at least 3 or 4 more years. Well, yes, I did hear that Montu should be coming up soon. I don't know exactly when. I don't have any confirmed dates, but they were having. What I can say is they were having an issue with the lift motor. I don't know if it was mechanical or electrical, or I don't even know if they know what was going on with it. I don't get any information. All I do know is that I heard that they are working on it and it may possibly be up soon. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a peek. Good old queue times. Oh, never mind. The park closed. But we can actually look at Montu. And nope, it was closed all day today. So yeah, unfortunately, I can't give you a date of when it will come up. May come up this week, may come up next week, but I'm sure they're going to try to work on it to get it up, hopefully real soon, because it is hitting 30 years old. I think this weekend, as a matter of fact. Let's see. Yeah, they would remove Kumba before they remove Montu. Hopefully they don't remove anything, but Yeah, if anything, the first thing that's going to go will probably be Kumba that goes, or Kumba will be the next ride that goes. I mean, where else are they going to put a Giga? Actually, I know of a couple of places that they could put a Giga and have it like run along the edge of the Serengeti. You know, that little pathway right by the Serengeti Flyers? Well, there's a little pathway that goes even deeper into the Serengeti, into the woods, and they can start building it there and have it go north and south from that point. And there you have it, a Giga. Who knows? They could probably have it run along the edge of the Serengeti in the North Belt or wherever they want to put it. But there's plenty of space for it, and it doesn't look like they have any problems with riding trucks in the Serengeti, because that's what they got going on right now for the Lion and Hyena Ridge. Yep, they definitely need money real bad. Yeah, the thing about Iron Gwazi was most of it was still there, and even some of the wood they reused. So that's probably what knocked down some of the cost. Oh, yeah, the Reddit post that disappeared. Yeah, yeah. I was following that post, and then now I can't find it anymore. But it was basically a full Reddit thread, and it's a very good possibility that the person that originally posted the information deleted his account because he may have been an employee. Um, but yeah, I did get the pictures. These are the pictures that were actually on the Reddit forum before it got deleted. The only thing I don't like about these blueprints or these plans are I don't see like the architect notes and everything on the side. Uh, I would like to see more stuff there. Um, let's see. How long have I been going to Busch Gardens? Well, probably. Well, how long ago was COVID? So probably about 10 years now. Um, Recently, it's been a 10-year continuous visit. But prior to that, I think we went for a couple of years. We had a pass, probably 10 years prior to that. And, well, being that I am 56 years old, I remember going there when I was like 6, 7, 8 years old and riding Python. So it goes to show how long I've been going to Busch Gardens, for quite some time. I remember the original Gwazi. I remember Scorpion. Well, Scorpion was recent, but Python. I rode Python. I rode Phoenix, which was the actual boat ride. And I don't remember the monorail, but I do remember the beer factory. And I remember the bird show, right where now the Cook Pavilion is. There was a beautiful bird show, and before you even went into the birds, you can actually put out your arms, and the trainer would actually put the macaws right on your arms, and you would have to hold them up. I think I even have a picture of that, but yeah, I don't know if I think the pictures of, yeah, me when I was a lot younger and when my kids were younger. So that was about 20 years ago, because or more, probably 25 years ago. That was, and that was good because I have pictures of my son actually uh, in the dolphin show, in the dolphin theater. That's how long it's been. So we've been going quite a bit of times. Yeah, Busch Gardens definitely needs money. Um, Maybe it's a part they needed, and hopefully, yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, I think what they do with the lift motors, they actually send them out to the company that makes the motors, and they get them like refurbished or something like that. So maybe that's what they have to do, is maybe they have to send it out and have it rebuilt, or who knows. Maybe Busch Gardens has a spare lift motor, or they had one. I don't know all the details, but what I can say is I heard that they are definitely still working on it, and it should be coming back soon. But I don't have any dates. Um, yep, Montu opened May 16th. Yep, 3 more days. Yeah, 30 years old. So hopefully very soon, that we can just go ahead and get Montu up and running for its 30th birthday. Um, they could, but I don't think they would want to spend the money on giving Kumba a Hulk treatment, um, especially with the way the ground is there. The ground is kind of soft, so that's why they've had to redo footers and um, fix up portions of the track. Um, from what I heard, the ground is soft in certain areas, and yeah, I don't think they want to just go ahead and retrack Kumba. I think the best thing for them to do is just go ahead and say, okay, goodbye, Kumba, and finally tear it down when it's can't be repaired anymore. Um, and plus, B&M will probably not allow them to retrack it after 35 years. You never know, but that could be one thing. Um, let's see what else we got here. The 3 fun fact: Google Earth. You can see Python and the demolition of it. Ah, cool. Missy, OG, Gwazi. That was too much fun. Tidal Wave was good too. That was. That was. Well, I don't think they're gonna demolish Montu quite yet. Um, Montu should, uh, from how Montu's being taken care of, Montu should be good for at least another good 10 years. Um, well, Joe, you know what they say: when a bird poops on you, they're leaving you a present, and they like you. Um, yeah, I miss Scorpion. I don't miss the Stanley Falls Flume that much. Um, I do miss it as being a water ride to try to get wet, but I'm sure what they're going to put in place is another water attraction, which hopefully will get you even wetter than the Flume did. Yeah, Montu will last at least 5 more years. Yeah, it is. It is the best inverted coaster in the world. Um, Yeah, if any ride gets a retract, Montu would probably get a retract since it's right there in the front of the park. It's the first thing you see. Yep. That was a good show, the Dolphin Show. The Congo Bridge scaffolding underneath. Uh, yeah, that could be a very good possibility. I didn't see any scaffolding underneath it, but uh, that could be another issue that they're having. I do know that they're doing some work on the Congo River Rapids itself. It's currently under annual. And while they have that closed, that bridge, I think, needed some work on it too, to make it stronger. If you notice when you go into the Congo River Rapids and going over that bridge, they put planters in front of the pathway, so that way you don't go that way with a in-park vehicle like a golf cart or something. So, not sure why they would have to do that, unless they need to make that bridge stronger. Plus, with the water and everything, I'm sure they probably have to replace some of the wood. Um, Montu, 40 years, Busch Gardens, I don't see that happening. True, but I do know some of the mechanics that work on Montu, and they really love it. So I don't see them slacking on the maintenance for Montu. Uh, Needless to say, with that, the mechanics that keep the rides running, and keep them basically recycling, rebuilding them, they do a pretty good job. Fun bad fact: I've never rode Scorpion. Sadly, was born in 2010 and will have more history with Stanley Falls Flume. Uh, yeah, yeah. Congo River Rapids has had a lot of maintenance this year. Um, a lot of just oddball issues. So it's probably time that they took it down for. Well, I wish they would have taken it down during the winter and worked on it and did all their overhaul work during the winter, because now that it's getting hot, there's no place to get wet. There's no water rides. Um, you can go to a kiddie splash pad in Sesame Street or in Wild Oasis and look like a fool being a grown up adult going underneath the waterfall where the little kiddies play. Or you can go to the Sheikah Splash Zone and get wet there. Um, we have to actually kind of do it quite often because it was very hot last Friday. Yeah, it was crazy hot and humid. Mm. I think they're just going to try to fix up the Congo River Rapids. You saw scaffolding supporting the walkway bridge also. Yeah, no, I don't think they're going to put a little band-aid repair on the bridge. I think they're going to fix it up good. Seeing that now two people have seen scaffolding underneath it, that's a good sign. So when we're there Friday, we're going to check that out ourselves and see what kind of scaffolding we see underneath that bridge. Yeah, unfortunately, they've been removed for age. If you saw some of the pieces of stuff that was holding the log flume together, you probably wouldn't want to ride it if it was still open. Trust me on that one. So that's all I can say about that. I think we're good. We did give you some updates there. Now, those plans are not official as far as I am concerned. So, and I'm thinking that's probably why they were taken off of Reddit. Yeah, the water ride I think will be coming in 2027. This one here. Bring up the boom, that one right there. This is going to be Project Driftwood. So take it however you like to take it. I think that's going to cover it for now. So thank you for joining me. Just wanted to get this information out to you. I sure hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button down at the bottom. And also, if you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe also. I think that'll be it. And for now, we'll see you in the park on Friday, maybe.
Busch Gardens, let's ride. Hands up, feel that pride. Sweats, drops, scream all day. Busch Gardens, junkies, let's go!